One man is on a mission to save all bees, including the important and dangerous killer bees. Joining me now for this sponsored interview is Lance Davis, the star of the EarthX TV series, The Killer Bee Catcher. He's a master beekeeper and live bee removal expert. Good morning, Lance.
Hi, good morning. Happy World Bee Day.
Happy World Bee Day to you, too. Now, obviously, you are very passionate about bees. Tell me when that started.
When I was a child. But actually, when I was 12 years old, I moved from Palm Desert to Palisade, Colorado, and I got into 4-H, the 4-H club, and started raising all different sorts of animals, horses, pigs, rabbits, and you know what? Also bees, because I was always interested in insects. And I'll tell you, it really got started that way. And the more I got stung, it seemed like the more I was interested, because I was just used to just loving insects, and bees stuck with me. And I started reading about them with different books, like First Lessons in Beekeeping was my first book. Also ABCs and XYZs of Bee Culture, and also The Hive and the Honeybee. Those are great books. They go from elementary level clear to college level, and they're very good to learn the really intricate details of honeybees.
So you know all things about bees, but not just honeybees, killer bees. Are they misunderstood, Lance?
Absolutely misunderstood. They're honeybees from Africa, and they were actually brought over from Brazil. No, excuse me. They were actually brought over from Africa, the queens, and introduced into Brazilian bees because the Brazilian government wanted to make sure that Brazil was moving up on the international honey campaign to be more produce more honey. And the European bees, they didn't do very well in a tropical climate, and the African bees did. The problem is that they actually escaped out of the apiary that Dr. Warwick Kerr had, and because they divide 9 to 12 times a year, whereas European bees divide once, maybe twice, if the queen is very prolific. Although that happened, they got into the jungles of Brazil, near São Paulo, Brazil, and they started not migrating, but actually expanding their territory up towards the United States through Central America. And by, that was in '56 when that happened. And then by 1992, they were in 29 Palms, and I found a beehive I was removing out of a wall there. That's about 70 miles away, and I got stung over 600 times. I kept working, but it wasn't a real pretty day for me. That was my first time I got stung that many times.
I can't even fathom being stung 600 times. So we're watching.
And I had a bee suit on.
Wow. We're watching clips of your TV series, The Killer Bee Catcher. It's on EarthX TV while you are talking. And a lot of the time, you're not in a bee suit.
No, I don't wear a bee suit at all anymore. Not since 92. I said, well, if I get stung through my bee suit, why wear a bee suit? Just focus on the bees and get emotionally involved with them, because that happened before when I was a kid. I got emotionally involved with them, and I got angry at them, and the bee climbed through my father's molding in the truck because I had my windows rolled up and stung me on there. And I go, I was egging that bee on by aggressively attacking him because I thought I was safe. So I went ahead and realized that if you hold bees in your hand and you treat them like you're holding a newborn child, by the emotion you give off, they respect that, and they usually don't sting you at all.
Lance, they would smell my fear a mile away. You know what you're doing, my friend. Where can we watch your show?
On EarthX TV, and here on Spectrum Cable, and also, what is it? Let me think here. Philo and DirecTV.
Well, everybody, it's right there on your screen, The Killer Bee Catcher on EarthX TV, and we'll put a link on our website to make it easy for you, abc4.com/GTU. Lance Davis, the star of the show, joining us today. Lance, thank you so much, and take care.
I am the Killer Bee Catcher, and thank you very much for having me. Happy World Bee Day.
Happy World Bee Day to you, too, and thanks again to EarthX TV for sponsoring that interview. All right.